kids, welcome back to the channel. Today marks a brand new chapter for ICSE EDUEXPLORE as we dive into new topic that is the chapter known as the leaf. I am excited to share this fresh perspective with you, so buckle up and get ready to explore. We see a variety of plants around us at home, school, playground, garden, field, roadside and many other places. All these plants look different from one another. Some plants are small like rose, mint, and wheat. Others are big like neem, mango, and teak. All plants have a similar structure. They have roots, leaves, stem, buds, and flowers. Can you see? All these trees look different from each other, right? They look different because we have varieties of plants at our home, school, playground, in garden, also in some of them on the roadside. ये सभी प्लांट्स एक दूसरे से बहुत अलग दिखते हैं. कुछ प्लांट्स रोज प्लांट की तरह छोटे होते हैं तो कुछ बहुत बड़े ट्रीज होते हैं लाइक नीम ट्री, मैंगो ट्री एक्सेट्रा. बट प्लांट्स का जो स्ट्रक्चर होता है वो सिमिलर होता है. सच एज ऑल प्लांट्स हैव रूट्स, लीव्स, स्टेम, बड्स एंड ऑल्सो फ्लावर्स. Here we can see a diagram. In this diagram we can see a plant is having leaf, also a fruit, stem, roots and also a flower. Moving on to the next slide, the two main parts of a plant are the root system and second the shoot system. The root system, the part of a plant that grows under the ground is called the root. It grows downwards into the soil away from the sunlight. It is brown in color. It is non-green part of the plant. It arises from the base of a stem. It has several branches. The end part of the root branch bears hair-like structures called root hair. The root branches and root hair together form the root system. Okay. सो बेसिकली रूट सिस्टम में क्या होता है ना कि जो प्लांट है वो ग्राउंड के अंडर ग्रो होता है. द प्लांट विच ग्रोज अंडर द सरफेस ऑफ द ग्राउंड इज कॉल्ड अ रूट सिस्टम. लेट्स हैव अ लुक इनटू द ग्रोथ ऑफ द रूट सिस्टम. ओके, सो बेसिकली रूट सिस्टम में जो प्लांट है वो स्टेम के बेस से ग्रो होता है. दिस इज आवर स्टेम, राइट? सो स्टेम का बेस ये है. सो स्टेम के बेस से जो प्लांट ग्रो होता है दैट्स द रूट सिस्टम प्लांट. ओके, और जो रूट्स के एंड पार्ट्स है वो हेयर लाइक स्ट्रक्चर होते हैं, उससे हम रूट हेयर कहते हैं. The small hair like structure you can see over here are the root hairs. So here the root branches or root hair together क्या form करते हैं? Right, root system form करते हैं. Functions of roots. Fixation. Roots hold the plant firmly to the ground. Absorption. They absorb water and minerals from the soil. Third, they bind particles of soil together. So first is fixation. Roots plant को firmly मतलब मजबूती से hold करके रखते हैं. Second, soil में जो भी पानी है, minerals है, वो absorb करके plant की growth को बढ़ावा देते हैं. और roots जो है वो soil को काफ़ी ज़्यादा amount में बांध कर रखते हैं. Like soil are particles. लाइक सॉइल जो है वो पार्टिकल्स के फॉर्म में होती है, तो वो उस पार्टिकल्स को जोड़कर सॉइल्स के गट्टे बनाता है. ओके, नेक्स्ट, नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट शूट सिस्टम मीन्स. The shoot system. A shoot system in plants refer to the part of the plant that grows above the ground. The main part of the shoot system is the stem. It grows upward towards sunlight. The stem of most plants are quite strong. They stand erect on their own. They hold the plant upright. The part of a stem where a leaf grows is called a node. The region of the stem between two adjacent nodes is called an internode. Okay. शूट सिस्टम प्लांट्स वो होते हैं जो जमीन के ऊपर आते हैं. दैट मीन्स द पार्ट ऑफ द प्लांट विच ग्रोज अबाउ द surface of the ground is known as shoot system plant. As we can see here, the plant have grown above the surface of the ground, right? Shoot system का जो main part है वो stem है. Okay? शूट सिस्टम का जो मेन पार्ट होता है वो स्टेम होता है. ये प्लांट्स सनलाइट की तरफ की डायरेक्शंस में ग्रो करते हैं. ऑल्सो कुछ प्लांट के स्टेम काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग होते हैं जो उन्हें फर्मली पकड़कर ग्रो करने में हेल्प करते हैं. ओके, ये जो स्टेम है उस पर आपने देखे होंगे काफ़ी लीव्स आते हैं, राइट? So the point from the where see, here is a point. So the point from where the leaf grows, that point is known as a node of the leaf. जिस point से वो leaf grow कर रहा है ना, वो point को हम node कहते हैं. Here is an image of a shoot system plant. You can have a look over it. See, the plant is growing in the direction of the sunlight, and also the plant is growing above the surface of the ground, right? Next slide. The undeveloped shoot present on the stem of a plant are called buds. There are two types of buds, apical bud and axillary bud. The bud present on the tip of the stem is called a apical bud. It is responsible for the upward growth of the plant. The bud found in the axil is called axillary bud. It gives rise to new branches, that is lateral branches of the plant. The stem also bears floral buds. They grow into flowers. Okay, so do you know what are buds? If you don't know, don't worry, I'll explain. So bud एक undeveloped part होता है plant का जो खुद में grow करने की potential रखता है. The bud may grow into new parts like leaf, flowers, or stems. Okay, so buds usually हमें stem के tips पर और else leaves और stem के बीच में देखने को मिलेंगे. Like you can see here and also here. Buds कुछ ऐसे दिखते हैं, like this or like this or like this. The bud which is present on the tip of the stem is called apical bud. Okay, apical bud जो है वो plant के upward growth के लिए responsible होता है. Second one is axillary bud. Axillary bud is nothing but the bud formed or taken place between the leaf and stem. That is known as an axillary bud. Okay, axillary bud plant में नए branches लाने में मदद करता है. Okay, stem को है ना floral buds भी आते हैं. स्टेम को जो है वो फ्लोरल बड्स भी आते हैं जो बाद में जाके फ्लावर्स में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं. सो दिस इज अ इमेज ऑफ फ्लोरल बड. यू कैन सी ओवर हियर दिस बड्स विल ग्रो इनटू फ्लावर्स आफ्टर सम टाइम. Now let's see the functions of the stem. Support. It bears branches, buds, leaves, flowers and fruits. Conduction. It conducts water and minerals from the roots to the other parts of the plant. It also conducts the prepared food from the leaves to the other parts of the plant. Food production. Some green stems contain chlorophyll. They manufacture food. Orientation of leaves. On the stem, leaves are arranged in a way that they get maximum sunlight. Okay, so the first is support. Let's understand it. Stem gives support to all the parts of the plants. Stem जो है वो various parts of the plants को क्या करता है, support देता है. Parts मतलब buds को, leaves को, flowers को या फिर fruits को support देने का काम एक stem करता है. Okay. What is conduction? Stem जो है वो water और minerals को roots से transfer करवाता है in the other parts of the plants. Also the food that plants makes वो भी leaves से other parts of the plants तक पहुंचाने का काम stem ही करता है. Okay. कुछ ग्रीन स्टेम्स में क्लोरोफिल भी होता है. क्लोरोफिल मतलब एल्गे टाइप्स ग्रीन पिगमेंट होता है जो प्लांट्स को फूड बनाने में हेल्प करता है. ओके. ओरिएंटेशन ऑफ लीव्स. ओरिएंटेशन मतलब ऑर्गेनाइज्ड और इन अ करेक्ट वे. मतलब स्टेम जो है वो लीव्स को ऐसे अरेंज और ऑर्गेनाइज करता है जहां उन्हें प्रॉपर अमाउंट ऑफ सनलाइट मिलनी चाहिए या मिलती है. The flat, thin and green lateral structure attached to the node of a stem is called a leaf. Leaf stops growing after attaining full size, unlike stems that keep growing. फ्लैट थिन और लैटरल स्ट्रक्चर एक लीफ का होता है जो स्टेम के नोड को अटैच होता है. फ्लैट थिन मतलब जो काफ़ी पतला सा स्ट्रक्चर जो होता है वो लीफ का होता है. लीफ जो है वो ग्रो करना स्टॉप कर देते हैं जब फुल्ली डेवलप हो जाते हैं. दैट इज इट स्टॉप्स ग्रोइंग आफ्टर अटेनिंग फुल साइज, बट स्टेम्स जो है वो ग्रो करते ही रहते हैं अनलाइक लीव्स. Leaf has some following parts such as axillary bud, leaf base, petiole, also known as leaf stalk, stem, lamina, also known as leaf blade. A few minutes before I taught you what is axillary bud. You may rewind the video and go through it. नेक्स्ट इज लीफ बेस. लीफ बेस जो है वो लीफ जहाँ से ग्रो होता है उस पार्ट को हम लीफ बेस कहते हैं. सो यू कैन सी हियर द लीफ इज ग्रोइंग फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट. सो दिस पॉइंट इज नोन एज अ लीफ base. A point from where the leaf grows is known as leaf base. Okay, moving on to the next, petiole, that is also known as leaf stalk. Petiole. The stalk that attaches the leaf to the stem is called a petiole. In some leaves, the stalk is absent. These leaves are directly attached to the stem. Such leaves are called sessile leaves. Here you can see that the stalk is taking the responsibility. Stalk मतलब petiole. Petiole को हम stalk भी कहते हैं. So the stalk here is taking responsibility to attach a leaf to the stem. The stalk is also known as petiole. But कुछ leaves में ये stalk होता ही नहीं है. Can you see here in this image there is no stalk. But as in this image there is a stalk known as petiole. स्टॉक वो एक थिक स्टिक लाइक स्ट्रक्चर होता है, जो थिन स्टिक लाइक स्ट्रक्चर होता है जो लीफ को और स्टेम को अटैच हुए रखता है. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज स्टेम. स्टेम इज अ थिक स्टिक लाइक स्ट्रक्चर. यू कैन सी इन दिस इमेज. इसे हम स्टेम कहते हैं. नाउ नेक्स्ट वन इज लैमिना, दैट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज लीफ ब्लेड. Lamina, leaf blade. The flat and broad green part of the leaf is called the lamina or leaf blade. The part of the lamina that is attached to the petiole or stem is called leaf base. The outline of lamina is called the leaf margin. The tip of a leaf is called leaf apex. The main function of the lamina is to manufacture food with the help of photosynthesis. Third one is midrib. The petiole continues into the lamina at the center as the thick midrib. It has fine branches called veins on both sides. Veins form a network and give support to the leaf. Okay. So ये जो broad green color का part होता है उसे हम lamina कहते हैं. Can you see over here? There are blades like structure in the leaf which is known as lamina. Okay. So ये जो petiole है, petiole जब enter करता है into the leaf, so वो एक midrib बन जाता है. Can you see this middle thick line like a blade only, but it is a straight thick middle line which has been start from the petiole base and ends at the tip of the leaf. Okay, so this line is known as midrib and these blades are known as lamina. Okay, so in this leaf the tip of the leaf is known as apex and the border of the leaf is known as margin of the leaf. Okay, so what all we got to know right now, that leaf in leaf these blades are known as lamina. The middle blade like structure which is starting from the end of the petiole and ending at the tip of the leaf is known as midrib, and the border of the leaf is known as margin. Also the tip of the leaf is known as apex. Okay, can you see these small veins coming out from the coming out as a branch to the leaf blade known as lamina. Lamina को जो छोटे छोटे ये branches आए हुए हैं those are known as veins. Veins जो है वो एक network form करता है, उससे leaf को support मिलता है. So overall ये midrib, lamina और ये जो veins है वो overall leaf को support करने में help करते हैं. Okay. The petiole, midrib and veins conduct water, mineral and food. Leaves contain a pigment called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives the leaf its green color. Now overall the petiole, midrib and veins जो है वो minerals, water और food carry करते हैं खुद में. Also, have you ever thought that leaves का color green ही क्यों होता है? It's because leaves में एक pigment होता है. It's known as chlorophyll. So that's the reason of the leaves being green. क्लोरोफिल जो है वो लीव्स को ग्रीन कलर लाने में मदद करता है. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग.